Today we're going to be playing some Learn to Fly 3. Let's just go ahead and click play. Create a new game. You know, I guess we have to do story. I don't know what these are yet. Let's click on story. I'm going to be honest, I'm not too interested in this, so I'm just going to skip it. All right, so this is day one. We have 10 whole dollary dues. Is there anything we can buy for $10? We could buy a coil, or we could buy a balloon. Let's buy a coil. We got the coil now. Let's do our first launch. Here we go. And, oh, already up to about 1,500 feet. All right, so that is good for about $19. We got best on literally everything, but airtime still got $0. You know, it was our best, but somehow it was $0. All right, so now we're working with $19. The trash can gets us top speed of 8, 1 stage slot, and 2 boost slots. But I think I might want to wait a little bit and get the crate or the ejector seat. That actually sounds pretty fun. So I think for now we're just gonna buy a balloon, and then we are going to save up and get this ejector seat because I want to see the penguin get shot out of that. All right, this is day 2. That automatically goes up, already up to 2,000 feet. That balloon got us an extra 500 feet. Not too shabby. That is gonna gain us a total of $26. Still $0 for airtime. You know, I was in the air for quite a bit longer. Is my best. Why is it still 0? All right, with our $40, can I upgrade anything? I can upgrade the balloon. Let's upgrade this twice. And can we upgrade our coil at all? We can upgrade this once. All right, so now we got those 2 upgraded. Let's see how far we can go with this. Taking off about 2.5, maybe 3. Yep, 3,000 feet. Barely missed that kite. I don't know if we can hit those or not. Maybe we'll actually make some money for airtime here. Still $0 for airtime. I don't know what's up with that. Like we were in the air for a solid at least 2 seconds. We still got best altitude reach and best max speed and bonus earnings for something. I don't know what that's for. Just bonus earnings. So I think I'm just gonna speed through until we have enough for this ejector seat, which is $160. So I should get that in a few runs. We're on day 4. I'll see you when we have enough money for the ejector seat. All right, now this should be our last launch before we have enough money for the ejector seat. We're getting like roughly $40 per launch right now. It seems kind of inconsistent. We might get up to like 3,500. It's between 3 and 3,500 per launch currently. And then every time we just kind of drag her along the ground for a little bit, which is, you know, more pain for the penguin. So I'm okay with that. Yeah, I've got $42 for this run. That brings us up to 183. That gets us enough for the ejector seat. So let's just go straight for that. That'll give us 14 top speed, 8 extra weight, which is not amazing, 300 ejection force, which is what I'm most excited for, and 2 stage slots and 1 boost slot. Ejector seat acquired, and let's try this thing out. I'm ready for this. Oh, might want to steer a little bit. Oh, there we go. That brought us up to just under 5,000 feet. So it's about a 15 to 2,000 feet difference, which is pretty good. We're still just getting dragged along the ground quite a bit. I don't know what's going on with that. That run managed to get us $82. So I think we can upgrade our balloon a little bit, and then let's also give our coil a couple upgrades. And with those upgrades, hopefully we can go quite a bit further. I'll steer a little bit, so we're just going straight up. Already at 5,000 feet before the ejector seat goes off, and that brought us up to about 6,500. This should be our highest earning run yet. Oh, there's our seat again, and that netted us $122. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell our balloon for $61 and replace it with a rocket. And you know, why not? Might as well get a second rocket. All right, let's take off and see how well these rockets do. Already up to 3,000. That's 4. We're still a little heavy. We're not really gaining speed. We're still losing speed quite a bit. But there's the ejector seat, and that gets us up to 8,500. I think that's our best one yet. I think the seat's a little heavy for those rockets, so we might have to upgrade those here in a minute. But there we go. Best altitude, best airtime. We're actually making money for airtime now. I wasn't paying attention if we were before. Now we got a whole $82 for that, and bonus earnings. Still don't know what this is for. Just an extra bonus, I guess, but that gives us a whole $218. Let's see if we can upgrade these rockets a little bit. How much? This will give us an extra like 0.9 power, but will give us a lot of extra fuel and 2.5 extra lift. So I think I'll upgrade 1 on each. Let's upgrade the coil. Taking off with the upgraded rockets. We're already at max speed for a little bit, but now we're slowing down quite a bit. I'll try to keep myself steady, going straight up for the best altitude. Can this second rocket actually start pushing us up? It can. We're not losing speed anymore, and we're at 10,000 almost 11,000 feet before our ejector seat goes off. That brought us to almost 12,000 feet. We got a time well spent achievement. I don't know what that's for, but that's best across the board. 159 for altitude, 123 for airtime. So we're getting up there with airtime. That gives us a whole $326. Let's see what we can upgrade with that. So with our newly found $390, I think I'm actually gonna go for the mini helpers, because something about having mini penguins fly to their death is pretty entertaining to me. So we're gonna go with those. It gives us power 3, 250 fuel, max lift 40. Hopefully that'll help us out quite a bit. And while we're at it, we might as well add another upgrade to this rocket. Mini helpers are attached to our ejector seat. Hopefully they're doing quite a bit. There they go, flying off. They kind of just disappeared. I was kind of hoping they'd just fall to their death, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Second rocket activated at 11,000. Hopefully that brings us up to, looks about 14 and a half, or 15 before the ejector seat goes off, and that'll bring us up to 16. And let's just dive bomb straight in. Maybe get a nice head injury for our penguin dude. And we're about to reach the ground, and there we go. Good head injury for our penguin, and he likes to slide across the ice for some reason. We're getting to the point where it actually takes quite a long time to just fall to the ground. That's not the best, but we got a whole $452 for that, which is our best earning one yet. And I like these little penguin helpers, so we're gonna upgrade them once, and then I think next what I'm gonna do is save up just a little bit and upgrade our launcher, and might as well upgrade the rocket right now. This time our ejector seats looks like it's gonna happen about 17,000, but we hit a plane, not great, but we knocked that plane out of the sky. We got a beefy boy here, and now it's just time for the long trek down to the earth. That got us almost $500, just under. With 613 we can sell this for $97, and let's go for the Russian roulette and see how well that does. We still have $360. We can upgrade our ejector seat once. All right, so now we got to press any key to spin the cylinder. I'm assuming we're going for this orangey one or any of the yellow ones, but I'm assuming the orange one is going to be the most powerful. Let's spin that. Oh, and we got the best one right off the bat. That is shooting us really high, really fast. Already at 20,000 feet. Second rocket engaging at around 23,000 feet. Ejector went off around 29, so that got us up to 30,000 feet. And after about a minute of free falling, we're about to hit the ground. There we go. And that got us $810. I think I'm going to spend this $970 upgrading our rockets. Let's do 2 on each. All right, let's press any key. Hopefully we get the best one. We got nothing, so that was a really bad launch. Hopefully we'll still get decently high up. We upgraded our rocket, so it should take us a little bit farther. It's getting a little harder to stay going straight up, but there we go. Second rocket engaging at around 14,000 feet. So this isn't going to get us as much money, but it'll still be all right. We're still sitting at around 24 before our ejector seat goes off. That got us a whole $829, so not as good as our last run, but you know, Russian roulette, you can only win so many times. I think it's time to say goodbye to the ejector seat. I love you, but you gotta go. So we're gonna sell this for $360. We could go with the bullet, but we're gonna have to say goodbye to our mini helpers because it has no boost slots, and I'm not sure if I'm ready to do that. So we're gonna go with the jet for now, or we could save up a little bit more and get the escape pod. You know what? Change of plans. We're gonna spend all of our money on our rockets. Hopefully we can upgrade these fully. I could only upgrade one fully. We are gonna upgrade those fully, and then we are going to save up and get the space shuttle here. So I will be back when I have $3,140 to get the space shuttle. And hopefully with this run, we should have enough for the space shuttle because each run is getting us about $1,100. And we got an achievement for a long-term investment. All right, so now we're up to $3,300. We're going to sell this, come down here, get the space shuttle. Now we have 2 more boost slots and 2 extra stages. Let's get ready for our first takeoff with the new space shuttle. Let's press any key. Hopefully we get a good one. Terrible launch. Absolutely no power. But these extra rockets are doing pretty good. And it looks like we spent all of our money to cut our income in half, but that's only temporary. Let's go ahead and spend that on a RPG or a Sonic Burst. This gets us 54 power. This only has 4 power. But I think we're going to spend this on a Sonic Burst. But I think we're also going to sell the secondary rocket and get another Sonic Burst. That still leaves us with $612, so we might as well upgrade our Russian roulette launcher. And with these new upgrades, let's see how far we can go. I actually got a decent launch this time. All right, rocket is just about out, and let's see how far up these Sonic Bursts can take us. There's number 1. They did not do as good as I was hoping. That only brought us up to 18,500 feet. We might have to rethink our strategy here. So just out of curiosity, I think what I'm going to do is sell the space shuttle, and I think I'm going to go for the jet. It has 2 stage slots and 3 boost slots, so it's not as good. I won't have to get rid of a couple things, but we might be able to go a lot further because its weight's only 15 and currently we're at 55. But that still leaves us with $3,538. So we are going to upgrade this pulse jet quite a bit, and we still have 418, so we might as well get some more mini helpers. All right, let's spin this. Terrible launch, so we're not going to be able to do much, but we're already going up really fast, and this rocket's doing pretty good. I think that weight was what was keeping us down. Let's use these little things, whatever they're called, the multi-stage or 4-stage rockets. I don't know what they're called. And that pulse jet is actually pushing us pretty good, and we're already up to 33,000. We are losing a little bit of speed. We might be gaining it back. It looks like this is going to be our best run yet. Maybe 41,000, a little bit past 42,000. And I'm cool and I can just balance like this, but that is going to bring our total earnings up to 1,430 for each run ish. And that was with a really bad launch, so hopefully if we get a better launch that'll go up even more. But we have $1,600 to spend, so we might as well upgrade our launcher again, and we can do an upgrade on this jet. Let's hope for a better launch this time. We are going to get a better one. That's going to launch us up really fast, already at 26,000 feet. Let's use these multi-stage rockets. I think after this run I might sell them and switch them out for something else. I'm not a huge fan of them. I actually have to manually do it, so we'll switch those out. But we're already at 42,000, so we're already blown past what we were before, and it looks like we're going to settle around 60, 61. And I'm not sure if I broke the game, but I've just been sitting down here spinning, and it's not ending the run yet, so I'm just gonna keep spinning and see what happens. Okay, I've been spinning for a while and I'm getting kind of bored, so I think I'm just gonna stop and see how much money we earned for that. $2,020. That is our best one yet. We got the best altitude and $97 in bonus earnings, whatever that means. Still not sure on that, but I think we're gonna sell our multi-rockets, or I could upgrade them, but I don't know if it's worth it. I'm a fan of the mini helpers, so I think I'm gonna sell these and get more mini helpers, and then might as well get all these to level 2. We could upgrade our jet, we could upgrade our launcher, or we could upgrade our pulse jet. I think I'm going to upgrade the jet to start off with. We'll upgrade that twice, and then we can upgrade our mini helpers one more time. All right, hopefully we get a good launch. We got a terrible launch, so even with a terrible launch we're still going pretty fast after those upgrades. There goes all of our mini helpers flying off into oblivion, and it looks like even with a terrible launch we're still going to get around 48,000 feet. All right, that only gave us $1,600, but we had a terrible launch, so can't expect too much from it. But we got an achievement for play more, and I think we're gonna upgrade our jet one more time because that gets us an extra stage, and we already have a sonic boom down here which will help us out quite a bit. So let's go ahead and upgrade that. That only leaves us with $517, but we can upgrade our mini helpers one more time, and hopefully we get a good launch this time. And another terrible launch, but we got some more upgrades, so maybe it'll work out. There's sonic burst, and that brings us up to just under 55,000 feet. That got us $1,942 with the best airtime and best max speed. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade our launcher one more time. That only leaves us with $679, but that's enough to upgrade our mini helpers. So now all of our 3 mini helpers are level 3. Let's hope for some better luck on this. We've been getting some terrible luck. That's a lot better. Hitting a couple things on the way up though, which is gonna hinder us quite a bit. This run's looking quite a bit better. We're at 50,000 feet, and our first rocket just ended. There's the sonic boom, and just under 75,000 feet, and that made us $2,700. I think I'm going to spend half of that on upgrading our pulse jet one more time, and then I'm not too keen on the sonic burst. I can't ever remember what it's called, so I'm going to sell this for now because it's 0. We'll buy another pulse jet, and then we'll save up and get a shuttle reactor. And while we're at it, we might as well upgrade this just a couple times so we can get a little bit more money per run. I'm just gonna speed run up to the 5-something thousand that we need for the next stage, and then I will be back with that. What actually looks like that second pulse jet is gonna help us out quite a bit and reach new records, so we might not even have to save up for that other booster. Just barely 89,000 feet, and that got us $3,500. We should have the shuttle reactor in just one more run, or we could try to live without it and just upgrade our pulse jet a bunch more. I don't like saving up money, I like spending it, so we're gonna do that instead. Now both of our pulse jets are level 6. Let's try to get a lucky launch, and we got a decent one, which is gonna launch us pretty high up, and then hopefully with that newly upgraded pulse jet, we can reach a lot higher. Looks like we're still gonna make it just over 100,000, up to 102,000, and we hit a flying banana. And it looks like for around 100,000 feet, we get around $4,000. Not too shabby. And I just realized we're still using this dinky little rocket, which only has a power of 2, while our pulse jets have 2.4. So we are going to sell this and get another pulse jet. While we're at it, we might as well upgrade this to level 6 as well. But we are left with $1,000, so we can upgrade our jet one more time. Hope for a good launch. Haven't gotten the best launch in quite a while. Seems like we have pretty bad launch luck, but that's all right. There is 95,000 feet, another banana plane, and that's going to get us at about another 6,000, 7,000 feet. And that earned us just under $5,000. So I think it might be time to say goodbye to the Russian roulette and go for the nuclear reactor. So we're going to buy that, and that's going to be super expensive to upgrade. So let's just see how well we can do with no upgrades. All right, here we go. First time with the nuclear reactor, and that's launched us up quite a bit. That seems to be about as powerful right off the get-go as the max or the best launch you can get from the Russian roulette. Well, we managed to hit quite a few things coming up, so we're not gonna get quite as high. I mean, we hit quite a few things, and we got actually a little bit over, so I think the nuclear reactor was the good way to go. And every time that we upgrade something and go even higher, it takes even longer to just sit here and fall to the ground. That made us $4,800, which is a new best, I think. And we're gonna go ahead and upgrade our nuclear reactor one more time, which brings us up from 2,600 power all the way up to 33. We still have 4,000, so we might as well do another upgrade. And with our remaining $1,200, let's upgrade our jet one more time, which gives us an extra bit of top speed. And I didn't even realize this, but we have one speedifier available, so let's go ahead and use that. All right, there's our speedifier going in. I don't know what drinking it will do for our thrusters, but that's all right. There we go, all the way up to almost 100,000 feet when our first pulse jet has been activated. There's 120,000 feet with our second pulse jet getting activated, and the sky's getting a little dark, so I think we're getting into space here pretty soon. There's 170,000. We're just going up and up and up. We hit a asteroid twice, which dramatically decreased what we were wanting to do, but it looks like we're about to reach space. We might get there. Looks like we're gonna do it. There we go. We reach space. And it looks like we get a nice little cutscene for this, but who really cares about the cutscene? So we're gonna skip this. And it looks like we beat story mode, so I guess that's a good place to end off today's video. If you guys want to see me continue with Learn to Fly 3 and see how high I can get, let me know down below in the comments, or if there's any other games you want me to try out, also let me know down below. But before I go, I guess we get to open up these packs. Now we have Penguin Power, Mechano Madness, Rocket Science, and Knowledge is Power. I like rockets, so I think we're gonna go with the rocket science. And that got us an Earninator, 50 sardines, a torpedo, 50 more sardines, and a fuel canister.